Hello, you're kicking off the Friday's edition of QPVN English News Bulletin. You're with Mỹ Linh Chi and income headlines. Vietnam reviews progress and pushes legal framework against weapon of mass destruction proliferation. Vietnamese military delegation visits LUANG, PRABANG, LAOS. Vietnam attends Global Investment Summit in Hong Kong, China. On March the 27th, Vietnam's National Coordinating Agency for Preventing the Proliferation of Weapons of Mass Destruction held a review conference on the implementation of Government Decree No. 81 covering the 2019-2024 period. The meeting was chaired by Senior Lieutenant General Võ Minh Lương, Deputy Minister of National Defense and head of the National Coordinating Agency. Also in attendance were leaders of military agencies and representatives of central agencies, militaries, and localities. Issued on November 11, 2019, Decree No. 81 set out guidelines for preventing the spread of weapons of mass destruction. Over the past 5 years, relevant agencies have conducted legal education campaigns, awareness-raising efforts, training, and inter-agency drills to detect and prevent weapons of mass destruction-related activities, while also improving coordination and information sharing. These efforts have helped enhance public awareness, strengthen law enforcement capabilities, and support broader social economic development. Senior Lieutenant General Võ Minh Lương urged agencies to finalize proposals for submitting a draft law on weapons of mass destruction non-proliferation to the government and the National Assembly for inclusion in the 2026-2030 legislative program, demonstrating Vietnam's commitment to international obligations in this field. As part of his visit to Laos to co-chair the 5th Vietnam-Laos Defense Policy Dialogue, Senior Lieutenant General Hoàng Xuân Chiến, Deputy Minister of National Defense, met with Governor of Luang Prabang Province, Kham Lang Chai Tha Suk, and visited the Vietnamese Consulate General in Luang Prabang. Governor Kham Khan Chai Suk welcomed the Vietnamese delegation and highlighted the close ties between border provinces of both countries, particularly in defense cooperation and people-to-people exchanges. He expressed the hope that the Vietnamese Ministry of National Defense would continue supporting Lao provinces, especially Luang Prabang, through increased delegation exchanges, information sharing, and cooperation in combating cross-border crime and social issues. Senior Lieutenant General Hoàng Xuân Chiến thanked Luang Prabang leadership for their ongoing support and coordination with Vietnam's military Region 2 and border guard force. He expressed hope for even closer cooperation between Luang Prabang and Vietnamese border provinces to ensure a peaceful, stable, and prosperous shared border. As a occasion of Laos' traditional Bun Pi Mai New Year, Senior Lieutenant General Hoàng Xuân Chiến extended warm wishes to the authorities, armed forces, and people of Luang Prabang. During his visit to the Vietnamese Consulate General, Consul General Kiều Thị Hằng Phúc briefed the delegation on recent political, economic, and diplomatic developments in the region. Senior Lieutenant General Hoàng Xuân Chiến praised the consulate's contribution to strengthening Vietnam-Laos relations, particularly between northern Lao provinces and Vietnamese localities. He expressed confidence that the consulate staff would continue promoting cooperation between the two countries and armed forces, fulfilling their duties and further enhancing bilateral ties. On March the 27th, the Ministry of National Defense held a conference to review military science, engineering, and technology ties in the first quarter of 2025, which was chaired by Senior Lieutenant General Lê Huy Vịnh, Deputy Minister of National Defense. The Ministry of National Defense is currently implementing key national and defense military-level science and technology programs, including 11 national-level and 149 military-level independent projects. Research is focused on 3 main areas: developing new weapons and equipment, upgrading existing systems, and mastering modern military technologies. Senior Lieutenant General Lê Huy Vịnh urged faster progress on key initiatives and called for streamlining scientific organizations under this principle of being clean, strong, and efficient. He also stressed the importance of rigorous project evaluation and promoting broader cooperation in military science and technology within and outside the military. On March the 27th in Hanoi, Senior Lieutenant General Lê Huy Vịnh, Deputy Minister of National Defense, received Ukrainian ambassador to Vietnam, German Alexander. Senior Lieutenant General Lê Huy Vịnh reaffirmed that the Vietnamese people and armed forces always appreciate Ukraine's past support during Vietnam's struggle for national liberation. He emphasized that Vietnam values its comprehensive partnership with Ukraine and is committed to promoting defense cooperation accordingly. Highlighting recent collaboration in areas such as delegation exchanges and training, he proposed that both sides continue to explore practical areas of cooperation based on their respective needs and capabilities. He expressed confidence that Ambassador Alexander could further contribute to advancing the defense ties in line with the tradition of friendship and cooperative partnership. Ambassador Alexander expressed his desire to see continued progress in bilateral defense cooperation grounded in equality and mutual benefit in line with the broader friendly relationship between the two countries. In preparation for the performance in the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day, on March the 27th, pilots of Su-30 Mk2 fighter jets, Yak-130 and helicopters conducted training flights in the Independence Palace area. This is the first time the squadrons have conducted training flights in the center of Ho Chi Minh City. After 20 minutes of taking off from the airport, each group flew about 3 to 5 minutes apart. The helicopters were in a 3-4-3 formation. The first group was 1 to 2 kilometers away from the second one. When arriving at Ho Chi Minh City, the aircraft glided along the Saigon River and then to the Independence Palace. The coordination between the Air Force and Armed Forces in Dong Nai and Ho Chi Minh City is carried out well. Today, they have basically issued the set plan. Every victory in the air begins on the ground. For a mixed fleet of aircraft to carry out flight training on the sky of Ho Chi Minh City, technical work is guaranteed to be absolutely safe. My teammates and I myself are also very excited, and today we got up very early to prepare every step carefully. This is the first time we have served a big event of the country, so we feel very proud. As planned, the parade to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day will take place on the morning of April the 30th in Ho Chi Minh City. For its soldier participating in this event, it is an honor and pride not only for the Air Force in particular, but also for the officers and soldiers of the entire military in general. Coming up next, Vietnam attends Global Investment Summit in Hong Kong, China. Ninh Thuận check-in trend contributes to promoting local tourism. From March the 25th to the 26th, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Nguyễn Minh Hằng attended the second SBC Global Investment Summit in Hong Kong, China. The Vietnamese official was the main guest at the Vietnam Next Investment Destination Seminar, which saw the attendance of many regional leaders of SBC Bank and large corporations worldwide. Sharing about Vietnam's economic development policies and viewpoints, Deputy Minister Nguyễn Minh Hằng affirmed that after 40 years of renewal, Vietnam has been entering a new era of development with the highest determination and strongest momentum. With new thinking, Vietnam is resolutely focusing on transforming its growth model and restructuring the economy, promoting three strategic breakthroughs, accelerating institution improvement to unleash all resources for development, facilitating the construction of a synchronous and modern strategic infrastructure system, developing high-quality human resources, identifying science and technology development, innovation, and digital transformation as the top important breakthroughs, considering the private economy as an important driving force to promote the country's economic growth. During the working trip in Hong Kong, Deputy Minister Nguyễn Minh Hằng had separate meetings with head of the Hong Kong Commerce and Economic Development Bureau, chairman of the Hong Kong Federation of Industries, and head of Banking Asia and Middle East at SBC. On March the 27th, the launching ceremony for the Beautiful Handwriting and the Golden Stele competitions took place in Bình Dương province, seeing the attendance of former Vice President Trương Mỹ Hoa. 123 students from the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grades participated in the Beautiful Handwriting competition, while 72 students from the 6th, 7th, and 8th grades competed in the Golden Stele contest. The organizing panel awarded 4 first prizes, 8 second prizes, 12 third prizes, and many consolation prizes for the Beautiful Handwriting category, along with 6 Trạng Nguyên prizes, 6 Bằng Nhiên prizes, 6 Thám Hoa prizes, and Hoàng Giáp prizes for the Golden Stele contest. In particular, 10 students who won the first prizes in the 2 contests will be honored with the Red Trạng Nguyên Gold and participate in the national final round in April 2025 at the Temple of Literature, Quốc Tử Giám, Hà Nội. This Young Trạng Nguyên Festival is considered an intellectual playground, evoking spirits of studiousness and natural pride, contributing to building a talented, knowledgeable, and enthusiastic young generation. Taking a photo at a tourist destination or check-in had become an indispensable part of every trip nowadays. In Ninh Thuận, the trend not only helps tourists capture more memorable moments, but also contributes to effectively promoting local tourism. In recent days, the stranded ship located on the sea wheat field in Phước Dinh Coming, Thuận Nam District, Ninh Thuận, has attracted many tourists, especially young people. I planned to go to Phan Rang for my vacation. I went online to research and see reviews of beautiful check-in places that are known by many young people. I thought the stranded ship in Phước Dinh Coming would is the hot check-in spot, so I found my way there. The scenery was very beautiful and wide, and I felt like I was returning to nature. This Đầm Nại wind power field spans nearly 10 hectares in Thuận Bắc and Ninh Hải districts, an emerging tourist destination. Not only is it an important renewable energy project, it also has a unique landscape with 16 turbines around green fields, creating a natural picture that is both majestic and poetic. Going to Đầm Nại wind power field and seeing the lush green rice fields in the morning makes my mind feel very comfortable after tiring working hours. My family and I also took some very nice pictures. Coming to Ninh Thuận, tourists cannot miss famous places such as Vĩnh Hy Bay, Rai Cave, Núi Chùa National Park, Thái An Great Village, Stone Park, Nam Cường Sand Hill, Po Klong Garai Tower, An Hòa Shipfield, Nhân Hải Salt Field, Hòn Thiên Mural Village, and Ninh Chữ Beach. To increase its attractiveness, Ninh Thuận is making efforts to diversify its tourism products and services and improve standards and infrastructure to better serve tourists. The province aims to welcome 3.6 million visitor arrivals by 2025, with social income from tourism activities reaching about 4,500 billion Vietnam đồng, contributing to promoting local social-economic development. Traditional crop villages are potential resources for tourism development in Mai Châu District, Hoa Binh Province. In particular, local products are uniquely attractive to tourists. Among those, the long-standing anchor-making crop village in Mai Hạ Coming has produced local products with cultural quintessence. At her Lao Siêu anchor production facility in Trường Hạ Hamlet, Mai Hạ Coming VIET provides products which has been granted the National OCOP certificate. On average, each year, this facility supplies the market with over 30,000 liters of anchor, earning a total revenue of over $56,000. Mai Hạ anchor represents a unique cultural identity of the Thai ethnic group, so we must try to preserve our identity. The products are mainly provided for the markets of Hanoi, Vĩnh Phúc, and Hải Phòng. Lao Siêu Anchor's production complies with a process for clean products made from local materials and a modern technology that helps reduce the toxin contents but still retains its taste and aroma, traditional flavor. Hopefully, local artisans will continue to preserve the traditional identity of Mai Hạ Anchor. In the future, we could try to introduce the products to more domestic and international tourists. In 2019, Mai anchor-making crab village was recognized as the traditional crab village. Up to now, there have been 33 households in the commune participating in the crab village. It is the end of the local news bulletin today. You will watch our news again at qpvn.vn. For now, goodbye and see you next time.